So since you've asked me why it's important to maintain hygiene in a clinical environment, I thought I'd go over a few points. First and foremost is that it's mandated. It's a regulated and enforced law. That set of standards that governing bodies such as the CDC and WHO demand that a clinical environment be hygienic in order to maintain and promote wellness within a community. Beyond that, it helps to prevent infectious diseases from spreading from one patient to another. And this is important because as patients interact within a clinic or interact with the clinic personnel, anybody who's sick can leave behind pathogen that may spread to another person and increase the use of antibiotics. This increased use of antibiotics can lead to pathogens that are resistant to antibiotic strains and an evolution of disease that it takes up more concern for healthcare and takes up more resources. On top of that, it provides a better and cleaner environment, helps provide a safer place for patients because it reduces the chance of those who are immunocompromised or more vulnerable to pathogens less risk. So children, elderly, people with HIV, or anybody who is immunocompromised, say from diabetes, is at greater risk of experiencing more destructive symptoms of disease rather than someone who's healthy. So while someone who's healthy could come in and get sick if it's an unhygienic, someone who isn't already healthy is at risk for more serious disease. So maintaining a good hygiene within a clinic is important for that reason. It's also important to our staff that I provide a safe environment for staff to work and to feel as if they're being cared for and that their concerns are made, because that helps to keep their morale up, it helps to make them feel as if they're a team, and it helps to prevent them from burning out and experiencing sickness so often. And without my staff, this clinic wouldn't be able to function the way it does. It's also good for emergency procedures that as long as we have a set ground rule of a quality minimum standard, the time where, say, another outbreak happens, we only need to adjust a little bit in order to meet a higher standard rather than having to change our entire hygiene procedures completely. Now, on your hand, I would recommend trying to keep a hygienic environment at home and at your workplace as well, because that'll help to prevent you from getting sick, and that'll help to promote and maintain health and wellness in your life. The more you can promote that in your own life, the easier it is for us to promote it in your life at our clinic. And so we ask that you wash your hands regularly, you make sure your food is clean, you keep your environment clean, you wash your clothes, bed sheets, and try to promote a cleaner environment at home, not just for you, but for the people you interact with at work or at school or wherever you may need to be. If you have any questions about hygiene, I'd be happy to answer more, and we look forward to seeing you again.